Onegashimasu. Welcome back to the Goju Karate Center. Let's see, it is Monday today in South Africa. We start off with a little bit of sad news. The famous sensei from IOGKF, Aragaki Sensei, sadly passed away yesterday, and we've seen lots of posts on that. As a dojo and as a channel, we just like to extend our condolences to everybody from the IOGKF part of the world and IOGKF fraternity per se. Every time a great sensei passes, a whole bunch of tangible knowledge is lost, and it is always very, very sad. And as time goes by, hopefully things like YouTube and video clips, etc., will help capture the history that has been left by these people, these instructors, these seniors, so that we don't lose as much. We've been playing with some flow drills, and since Zoe's been playing with follow-along classes. And what we often do is we look at the videos and we see how they perform. And you know, every time it's like, oh, geez, I just threw this together so quickly, and we were playing with flow drills and we came up with something, I don't think it's going to do well. And then all of a sudden it's a big hit. Or a follow-along video on kata for the general larger portion of the spectrum of our community. And it's like everybody's following along and they're like, wow. So there's a very, very healthy state of competition in our household between the videos produced by Sensei Zoe and the videos that I produce. And yeah, it's really, really nice to see that both are gaining a fair amount of traction within the scope of our community, and that it helps us to continually grow. We're going to carry on with some ideas on flow drills and just working across the idea of bunkai, and then just playing with it and just trying to work what becomes a better flow drill that we can work and improve. I think the biggest thing with flow drills is that you should take them with a general sense of what is the bunkai from your school, and try and make them work, that you can do them over and over and over, so that you develop a automatic response to being put into that situation. And that's the key part of developing flow drills. So we're going to start with flow drills, and we're going to do some flow drills for Saifa, just to have some fun today, and we'll go from there. All right, hey, Brian, come, let's go. I like to do my flow drills from Kakie because it's a good stepping point, and we'll probably run through a series of videos from Kakie first, and then work to other ideas. And again, it ties in with the idea that I believe that Kakie will be the good bridge between the kata and the bunkai and actual randori or kumite. Hey, shimasu. Okay, so we start off with the idea of pushing and holding and pushing and holding. And our first idea that we can work on is the idea of stepping and pulling to one side. Now, I'm going to pull, I'm going to hold this way, and as Brian starts to push, I'm going to redirect him to one side. When I pull him to that side, I'm going to swivel in, I'm going to do elbow strike to his body, and hurricane up through the bottom. Okay, so I'm also going to switch my grip to a grab and a bent wrist. So I'm doing 1, 2. Let's change sides, please, Brian. I'm going to bend his wrist, 1 and 2. Yeah, if you like that move, it always reminds me of the Lion King. Okay, so 1, 2. Now, Brian doesn't like this first elbow because I'm stepping in and I'm doing this. So he's going to use his hand probably to block that elbow. So as he blocks, that is going to give me reason for my hurricane to come through. You might want to use your palm rather than your whole arm, Brian. Otherwise you're going to end up with an arm full of blue marks. That's better. Okay, so we've got this and this. I'm just minding the mic, pulling and bending the wrist if we have to. Okay. Okay, so now pull this hand around and attack and knee kick. There we go. Pull his hand around open up, knee kick. Okay, so I've got his arms pretty trapped at the moment, so I want to open him up. I'm going to do this. Now, this hand is now free, so instead of me attacking here, what do you feel like doing, Brian? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a good idea maybe to hit, block, 2, hit, 3, other way around, 4. Okay, so we're just toying with it, we're playing with it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm pulling, he's hitting, up. So up, grab, down, grab, kick. Brian, what do you feel like doing? Okay, cool. Now we're going to work it out. Maybe you should try and block this. There. And then. Elbow, hurricane. 1, okay. What's a better option? Block or to hit? Yeah. Don't always be so defensive. All right, so we've got an arm up. Cool. 2, 3, 4. Better. Yeah. Ah, that's nice. Haha. Okay. Let's switch from that to something else. So, some kind of jaw down attack. So I'm gonna push your hand down. Right. It's getting smart, eh? Need to get my hands on that head. Oh, arms are up. Okay. Trying to keep it in the kata. Go, duck. Block it like you did. And again, I like that head twist. Yes, I like that too. Solar plexus is not a good weapon to use on the solar plexus. Windpipe's good. Oh, Brian, you did. So let's go through it. 1, 2, block. 3, kick. 4. Cool. Do it again. What do you think? What? Good. One, 2, 3, 4. Ah, that's nice. If it goes this way, then we have a problem because we can't punch with this hand to make throw. Nice lock though. You didn't block. Cool. All right, more. Block. Block, yeah. Hey. Gonna try something like really sport orientated. Okay, I think you see this in the unison kata a lot. Not strong enough. He doesn't jump high enough. Is that nasty? You're just toying with the idea of heito. Hey. Hey. 1, 2, other way around. 3. 1, 2. Oh! All the guys from Jindakan International. Hopefully that looks a bit familiar. Went through a Steven Seagal phase. Classical bunkai, we like starting point. When you're ready, Brian, kick, punch. The secret to getting that takedown is to step through with the wrong leg. So you hold, block, kick, step. So the leg that was at the back, normally if it's off heito, she would be stepping across the body. Then heito, your legs right here. Even if you catch his body or he puts a hand up and he blocks it, you got the momentum to take person through. It's really nice bunkai that. One, Okay, 2, 3. All right, you know that gyaku zuki in the kata? That one? All right. Oh, sorry, Brian. Heito. Alright, he's wisening up. Big wind up, eh? 2 sets of heitos. Oh no, I'm kind of messed. Oh cool, hand coming around. Better shot, bomb. Okay, hi. Arigatou gozaimasu. Number 1, play with your bunkai in a creative way where you're building your confidence and finding the little side path here, little tangent there that allows you to grow as a person. It's one thing to prepare your karate, know your kehon, know your kata, know your bunkai for your grading, and know nothing else. Yes, you will pass, yes, you will be graded, but if you're anything like me, I came to karate to learn answers to questions about combat. And as those what if questions, what if I was that child in the dojo? Sensei, what if? Sensei, what if? If you're constantly looking and you're inquisitive, then there's a lot of options, and this is a great way to work on it. So these are the ideas for maybe playing with Saifa. Please come up with your own, share them, put them out there. You know, the moment we create this platform where all this knowledge becomes public domain, it's so good for the art because everybody can work through it. There's going to be some of it which is going to be junk from everybody and anybody, and there's going to be some gems. And we're all responsible for sorting out all the little bits and pieces. You know, you got to find something that works, and you got to try it and try it and try it until you find, oh, I really like this, and then change the scenario up and move from kakie to like randori, or move to fighting with some pads and work on it that way. And as you do that, you're going to find more and more answers. I think this is where there are a whole series of karate instructors have put out the general concept. Those concepts are available. You know, you got to look at Taira Sensei from, was then the Jundokan. He's now got his own organization for some of his ideas, particularly off of Goju kata. But then Patrick McCarthy Sensei, Iain Abernethy Sensei as well, all of them Sensei. You know, you start looking, there's some guys who are doing some interesting stuff in Portugal. There's some guys who are playing with ideas where their combination set is from full contact to judo to groundwork, but they're taking from everybody else. Some guys in Wales doing kudo, they know who they are, and it looks like they're pulling from lots of different places because they're asking the very important question a lot of the time during the open end of training, what if? And they're trying to answer that question. So please remember to be creative. There's a time and place for the what if question, time and place for this type of training. It can't be the be all and end all. You still need to know the basics. You still need to polish them. You still need to know your kata. You still need to polish that. You still need to make it your own. And that comes through the process of polishing. And then your bunkai and your oil and everything else that you come up with, you know, and this is your treasure trove. This is what makes your karate for you. And you find what works according to your age, your physical ability, your strength, your power, your flexibility, your explosiveness, and you just work on it and have fun, because that's the most important thing. All right, that's it for me. はい、ありがとうございます。Thank you very much. Sayonara.